Article. Mountains, lofty monsters of nature. Presentation. Mountains, these transcending ponders, hold an exceptional spot in the core of our planet. From the snow-covered tops to the rich valleys, they incorporate a different scope of environments, societies, and difficulties. In this investigation, we'll plunge into the universe of mountains, unwinding their development, importance, and the bunch ways they influence our lives. Arrangement of mountains. Mountains are the consequence of different land processes. Structural powers, volcanic emissions, and the tireless work of disintegration shape these Goliaths more than great many years. Structural plates impacting or pulling separated make the absolute most stunning scenes on the planet. Well-known mountain reaches. Among the various mountain goes, a couple of stand apart for their loftiness and geological importance. The Himalayas, with their otherworldly charm, the Andes extending across South America, and the considerable Rockies in North America, each has its own story to tell. Biodiversity in sloping districts. Mountains house exceptional environments and interesting species adjusted to the difficult circumstances. From subtle snow panthers to strong high plants, these conditions contribute essentially to the planet's biodiversity. Influence on environment. Past their actual presence, mountains assume a significant part in controlling worldwide environment designs. They impact climate frameworks and are home to fundamental icy masses that add to the world's water cycle. Well-known mountain exercises. For travelers and nature lovers, mountains offer a jungle gym like no other. Climbing through tranquil paths, overcoming transcending tops through mountaineering, or coasting down slants on skis, there's something for everybody in the hug of mountains. Social importance. Since the beginning of time, mountains have held profound importance for some societies. They highlight conspicuously in fables, customs, and ceremonies, frequently filling in as images of solidarity and godliness. Preservation difficulties. In spite of their loftiness, mountains face various dangers. Human exercises, environmental change, and deforestation present huge difficulties to these delicate biological systems. Protection endeavors are critical to safeguarding these normal marvels for people in the future. Mountain the travel industry. The appeal of mountains stretches out past their regular excellence. The travel industry in rugged districts contributes essentially to neighborhood economies. Nonetheless, mindful the travel industry resources are fundamental to guarantee insignificant ecological effect. Well-known pinnacles. Certain pinnacles catch the creative mind like no others. Mount Everest, the most elevated point on the planet, the misleading K2, and the notorious Mount Kilimanjaro are something beyond geological highlights. They are images of human perseverance and investigation. Rugged motivations in workmanship and writing. Specialists and essayists have long tracked down motivation in the lofty scenes of mountains. From exemplary compositions to scholarly magnum opuses, mountains have filled in as the two subjects and allegories in imaginative works over the entire course of time. Topographical highlights. Diving into the topographical perspectives, mountains frequently structure at plate limits or along separation points. Understanding these elements assists researchers with interpreting the world's unique cycles. Difficulties of living in high elevations. Networks living in high-height regions face special difficulties. Transformations to low oxygen levels, outrageous climate, and well-being contemplations are fundamental for endurance in these conditions. Mechanical progressions in mountain investigation. Current innovation has reformed how we investigate and figure out mountains. From cutting-edge climbing hardware to satellite planning, these apparatuses help specialists in disentangling the secrets of these regular marvels. And, taking everything into account, mountains stand as quiet observers to the progression of time, forming scenes, societies, and environments. Investigating their magnificence and understanding the difficulties they face prompts us to be stewards of these great Goliaths, guaranteeing their protection for a long time into the future. FAQs. 1. For what reason are mountains significant for biodiversity? Mountains have interesting biological systems and give living spaces to uncommon species, contributing fundamentally to the planet's biodiversity. 2. How do mountains impact atmospheric conditions? Mountains impact weather conditions by influencing wind examples and precipitation, assuming a critical part in provincial and worldwide environments. 3. What are the principal protection challenges looked by mountains? Human exercises, environmental change, and deforestation present critical dangers to mountain biological systems, requiring purposeful protection endeavors. 4. For what reason are mindful, the travel industry rehearses significant in rugged districts? Mindful, the travel industry guarantees that the financial advantages of the travel industry don't come to the detriment of the delicate mountain climate, advancing manageability. 5. Which job do mountains play in workmanship and writing? Mountains have been a perpetual wellspring of motivation for craftsmen and scholars, representing all that from challenge and difficulty to profound climb. Mountain, landform that transcends its environmental factors, by and large showing steep inclines, a generally restricted highest point region, and extensive neighborhood help. Mountains for the most part are perceived to be bigger than slopes, however the term has no normalized land meaning. Seldom do mountains happen exclusively. As a rule, they are tracked down in extended ranges or chains. At the point when a variety of such ranges is connected together, it is a mountain belt. For a rundown of chosen heaps of the world, enjoy this video.